Hi, this is the Voice of Heidie Calero, once again with an interesting capsule on socio-demographic trends in Puerto Rico. Did you know that baby boomers, the peak of it was after Second World War II, 1955 to 1960? Well, by 2020, those who were born in 1955 are going to be 65. And those who were born in 1960 will be 65 by 2025. So this is the decade. The next decade is what the Japanese have called the youlden, the young old people. And they are more active. They are going to be more demanding in terms of services. And they certainly are going to be more active and not retiring. Let's look at what's happening in Puerto Rico in terms of these demographic changes. The graph that you see here that I have entitled Demographic Time Bomb in Puerto Rico depicts from 1950 through 2018 total population as it grew from 2.2 million people to 3.8 million in 2000. But thereafter it started declining. So by 2018, last year, we had 3.1 million people in Puerto Rico. And the migration trends explain part of that decline in population. From 2007 through 2018, almost 834,000 people left the island, but 280,000 returned for a net migration of 500,000 people. Well, interestingly enough, those who left have higher income. They earned higher incomes than those who are left in Puerto Rico. They are young people, they are professionals, they participated in the labor force. So that will have real ramifications in terms of what is happening to these demographic trends and what is going to be the burden for those who are going to be the ones who carry that population. Let's look at this second graph in terms of age groups. And here we see the trends by age group from 2010 through 2018. Notice that the group that is growing is 22% is 65 plus, the graying of Puerto Rico. We were 18 years old back in the 1950s. Now the median age is about 40 years old. The group 25 to 64 during this period of 2010 through 2018 declined by 14.2%, and those less than 25 by almost 30% decline. Part of that explanation is related also not only to outward migration, but to the fertility rate, which tells how many live births per woman are now in Puerto Rico, and the trend is almost 1.2, 1.3 births per woman. That is not even the replacement rate of those who die. So naturally, it's the young age groups, the ones that are declining. But interestingly enough, let's go back to the 65 age group. The trends, the patterns of consumption of this group are very interesting. First of all, they are not retiring. They are continuing to work, some of them because their pensions are not enough. They live on Social Security or public pensions, which in Puerto Rico are going to be reduced over time. And they will definitely be traveling more. Those who have the income either inside the island or outside the island, they will be spending more on health services. And they are definitely more active. They're going to be more demanding in terms of the entertainment that they will need. And this will have serious ramifications in terms of the retail activity sector, in terms of public policy. Who is going to take care of the health services for this population? And by 2030, we're going to be 75 years old. Can you imagine all these younger age groups that will have this dependency ratio that will be very high between babies and seniors, the oldies, per person who is working in working age? It's really going to be dramatic. So our next capsule is going to be dissecting some of the highlights of the debt adjustment plan that the Promesa board has submitted to Judge Taylor Swain and that has been discussed in Puerto Rico. Until then, bye.